Welcome back to our channel Rare Coins All World. In today's video, we're diving into the United States of America 2006 1-dime coin, also known as the Roosevelt dime. Whether you've come across this coin in your pocket change or are wondering if it has any special value, we'll be talking about its history, design, and potential worth. First, let's cover the basics. The 2006 dime features the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, or heads, side. This design was introduced in 1946 to honor Roosevelt, who was a key figure in establishing the March of Dimes, a foundation dedicated to polio research. The reverse, or tails, side, depicts an olive branch, a torch, and an oak branch, symbolizing peace, liberty, and strength. This iconic design has remained largely unchanged since it was first introduced. Here's what you need to know about the 2006 Roosevelt dime. The coin is made of a copper-nickel blend with a copper core. No silver was used in circulation dimes after 1964. Weight: it weighs 2.27 grams. Diameter: the coin has a diameter of 17.91 millimeters. The 2006 dime was minted in 3 locations. How much is it worth? Now, let's talk about the value of the 2006 Roosevelt dime. For most 2006 dimes that you find in circulation, the value is typically just 10 cents, the face value. These coins were mass-produced, with over 1.5 billion minted between the Philadelphia and Denver mints. As a result, they aren't considered rare. However, some 2006 dimes can be worth more depending on their condition and mint mark. If your coin has been in circulation and shows signs of wear, it will most likely be worth only face value, around $9,000. For a 2006 dime in uncirculated condition, also known as mint state, MS, it could be worth between $1 to $3, depending on its grade. The higher the grade, the more valuable it becomes. Proof coins. Proof dimes minted in San Francisco with the S mint mark are made for collectors and not meant for circulation. These coins have a brilliant, mirror-like finish. A 2006 proof dime could be worth around $3 to $6, depending on the condition. Keep an eye out for any errors or varieties. For example, if the dime has a double die error or an off-center strike, it could be worth significantly more, potentially ranging from $20 to $100 or more, depending on the error type and rarity. So, while the 2006 Roosevelt dime is usually worth its face value of 10 cents, uncirculated and proof versions can fetch a little more, especially in pristine condition. And, of course, if you happen to find a rare error coin, you could be looking at a much higher value. Today, we're diving into the details of the United States of America 1-dime 2013 coin. Is this common coin worth more than its face value? Let's find out. Before we talk about its value, let's take a quick look at the design of the 2013 dime. On the obverse, or the front, you'll find the portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, which has been featured on the dime since 1946. The reverse shows a torch, olive branch, and oak branch symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. This 2013 dime was minted at 2 primary locations. Coins with a P mint mark were made at the Philadelphia Mint. Coins with a D mint mark were struck at the Denver Mint. You might also come across proof coins with an S mark from the San Francisco Mint. These are higher quality coins, made specifically for collectors. In terms of mintage, the 2013 Roosevelt dime had a large production run. 1.5 billion dimes were minted in Philadelphia, over 1 billion were minted in Denver. With such high mintage, this dime is quite common in circulation. Finally, this coin market value is $11,000. Like all modern dimes, the 2013 dime is composed of a copper-nickel clad, meaning it has 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. These coins weigh 2.27 grams and have a diameter of 17.91 millimeters. Now, let's talk value. If you find a 2013 dime in regular circulated condition, its value is typically just 10 cents. Since so many were made, it's not rare. However, if you have a 2013 dime in uncirculated condition, especially those graded MS65 or higher by a professional grading service, the value can go up. These might sell for $2 to $5 depending on the condition and demand. If you happen to come across a proof coin or one with an error, such as misstrikes, off-center strikes, or doubling, the value could be significantly higher, possibly reaching up to $50 or more, depending on the rarity of the error. So, while most 2013 dimes won't make you rich, uncirculated examples or coins with errors could be worth much more than their face value. Make sure to check your coins carefully. Today's video, we're diving into the value of the United States of America's 2001 one-dime coin. Whether you're a collector, or just curious, stick around to find out how much this coin could be worth today. Let's start with a bit of history. The 2001 United States one-dime, also known as the Roosevelt dime, has been in circulation since 1946. The dime was introduced to honor Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, for his role in founding the March of Dimes, a campaign to combat polio. On the obverse side, you'll find the profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek. His portrait has remained unchanged since it first appeared. The reverse side features a torch, symbolizing liberty, an olive branch for peace, and an oak branch for strength. This dime is made from a copper-nickel clad composition, which has been the standard since 1965. It weighs 2.27 grams and has a diameter of 17.91 millimeters. Dimes minted in 2001 come with different mint marks, which can influence their value. You'll see a small letter on the obverse side, near Roosevelt's neck, which indicates the mint, P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, S for San Francisco. Keep in mind that proof coins were specially made for collectors and were not released for circulation. For dimes from 2001 that have been in circulation, the value is typically around face value, which is 10 cents. Most circulated examples aren't particularly rare, so their worth remains quite low. However, coins in extremely fine or almost uncirculated condition could fetch a bit more, around $13,000. Uncirculated coins in mint condition are more valuable. If you have a coin that's graded in mint state 65 or higher, it could be worth between $2 and $5, depending on the condition and market demand. On the other hand, proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, marked with an S, can be worth even more. These coins are known for their mirror-like finish and sharp details. A 2001 proof dime in pristine condition could be worth anywhere from $5 to $10 or more, depending on its grade. As with any coin, errors or variations can increase the value dramatically. Look out for misstrikes, double dies, or off-center errors. These types of dimes can sell for anywhere between $20 and $200, or even more, depending on the severity and rarity of the error. To wrap things up, while the 2001 one-dime may not always be a treasure chest of value in circulated condition, uncirculated and proof versions, as well as error coins, can be worth holding on to. Always check the condition, mint mark, and any possible errors to determine the true value of your dime. If you have one of these coins, be sure to inspect it carefully, or even consider getting it professionally graded if you think it might be worth something special. Today, we're looking at the United States of America 2005 one-dime coin. Could this 10-cent piece be worth more than face value? Stick around to find out. The U.S. dime, also known as 10 cents, has a long history dating back to 1796. The design we see today, known as the Roosevelt dime, was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The 2005 Roosevelt dime continues this tradition, with Roosevelt's profile on the front and a torch flanked by an olive branch and oak branch on the back. The 2005 dime was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Dimes from Philadelphia have no mint mark, while those from Denver carry a D, and San Francisco dimes are marked with an S, typically being proof coins. The proof coins are made for collectors and have a much higher quality finish than regular circulation dimes. Since 1965, the U.S. dime has been made of a clad composition, which means it has an outer layer of copper-nickel bonded to a core of pure copper. This gives the dime its silver-like appearance. Even though it's not made of silver anymore, now let's talk value. In circulation, a 2005 dime is still worth its face value of 10 cents. However, if you have a high-grade example, like one in uncirculated condition or a proof coin, it could be worth more to collectors. Finally, this coin market value is $14,000. For example, a 2005 Philadelphia or Denver dime in mint state, or MS-65 condition, could be worth around $1 to $2. But if you have a proof coin from San Francisco, especially in a perfect grade like PR70, it could be worth $5 to $10. Always keep an eye out for error coins. Some 2005 dimes might have minting errors like off-center strikes, die cracks, or missing elements. Depending on the error, these dimes could be worth significantly more, sometimes upwards of $50 or more, depending on the severity of the mistake. So, while most 2005 dimes in circulation are only worth 10 cents, uncirculated or proof versions, especially those with errors, can have a higher value to collectors. If you have one of these coins, it's definitely worth checking out its condition and any potential errors. Today, we're taking a closer look at the 2008 United States of America 1 dime coin. Whether you found one in your change or you're curious about its value, you're in the right place. Let's explore what this dime is worth and why it could be more valuable than you think. Before we jump into the value, let's start with some quick facts about the 2008 1 dime coin. This coin is part of the Roosevelt dime series, which has been in circulation since 1946. The obverse side features the portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek. On the reverse, you'll find the torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength, mint marks. Now, let's talk about mint marks. The 2008 dime was minted in 3 locations. The mint mark can be found just above the date on the front of the coin, so check your dime to see where it was made. Philadelphia Mint produced around 774 million dimes, Denver Mint produced about 637 million dimes, San Francisco Mint minted roughly 1.4 million proof coins. As you can see, the proof coins from San Francisco are much scarcer compared to the Philadelphia and Denver coins, making them more valuable. Let's break down the value based on the condition of the coin. Most 2008 dimes found in circulation are worth their face value, 10 cents. These coins are common and are still in everyday use. If you have a 2008 dime that's in mint condition, its value increases. Uncirculated dimes from Philadelphia or Denver can be worth about 30 cents to 50 cents. The value is higher if the coin has no wear, perfect luster, and sharp details. If you have a proof coin from the San Francisco Mint, things get more interesting. These coins were not made for circulation but for collectors. A 2008's proof dime can be worth between $2 to $5, depending on its condition. The highest value comes from proof coins graded at the top levels, such as PF69 or PF70. Keep an eye out for any error coins. Error coins can be significantly more. Finally, this coin market value is $12,000. Some common errors include off-center strikes, die cracks, or double die obverse. If you find an error dime from 2008, its value could jump to anywhere between $20 and $100 or more, depending on the type and severity of the error. So, what's the verdict? For the most part, a circulated 2008 dime is worth just 10 cents. But if you've got an uncirculated, proof, or error coin, its value could increase significantly. Always be sure to check for any unique features, mint marks, and condition when evaluating your dimes. Today, we're diving into the value and worth of the 2003 United States of America 1 dime coin. Is it just worth its face value, or could you have something more valuable in your hands? The US dime is a 10-cent coin that's been part of the American currency system since 1796. The 2003 dime features President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the front, a design that has been in place since 1946. The reverse side shows the torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Philadelphia and Denver, so you'll often see a P or D mint mark just above the date. There was also a limited number of proof dimes produced in San Francisco, with an S mint mark. Like most modern dimes, the 2003 dime is composed of a clad combination of copper and nickel, which gives it its silver appearance, but it's not made from silver. The weight is about 2.27 grams and has a diameter of 17.9 mm. Now, let's get into the coin's value. In circulated condition, a 2003 dime is usually worth its face value of 10 cents. However, in uncirculated or mint state condition, the value can increase. Coins in pristine condition that have never been used in transactions can fetch around 30 cents to $2, depending on their condition and rarity. Dimes with no visible wear and perfect strike details are sought after by collectors. If you have a 2003 proof dime with an S mint mark, it's a bit more valuable. Proof coins are made with a special minting process that gives them a sharp, detailed appearance and a mirror-like finish. These coins can be worth between $2 to $5, sometimes even more, depending on their condition. One thing to keep an eye out for with any coin is mint errors. While not common, there have been some error dimes from 2003, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or coins missing part of the clad layer. These error coins can be much more valuable, with prices ranging anywhere from $10 to several $100, depending on the rarity of the. Finally, this coin market value is $11,000. In conclusion, the 2003 US dime is typically worth its face value in circulated condition, but if you have a well-preserved uncirculated or proof version, you could be looking at a value of up to a few dollars. And don't forget to check for any mint errors, which could make your dime even more valuable. Today's video, we're diving into the value and worth of the United States of America $1 dime from 2002. Whether you're a beginner collector or just curious about coins, stay tuned to learn more about what makes this 2002 dime unique and how much it could be worth today. The 2002 $1 dime, also known as the Roosevelt dime, features the portrait of Franklin D. You'll find the iconic torch, olive branch, and oak branch symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. The 2002 dime is made of a copper-nickel clad composition, and its weight is about 2.27 grams with a diameter of 17.9 millimeters. When it comes to the 2002 dime, there are three main mint marks to look out for: the P mint mark from the Philadelphia Mint, the D mint mark from the Denver Mint, the S mint mark from the San Francisco Mint. Typically found on proof coins, the Philadelphia and Denver minted dimes are more common, but the proof dimes with the S mint mark from San Francisco are often more sought after by collectors due to their superior quality and limited production numbers. Now let's talk value. The standard 2002 dime from Philadelphia or Denver in circulated condition is generally worth face value, 10 cents. However, if you have a coin in uncirculated or mint state, MS, condition, its value can increase. In MS60 to MS65 condition, these dimes can fetch between $1 to $5. Higher grade examples, such as MS67, could be worth $10 or more. Proof coins from San Francisco with the S mint mark are valued higher, especially in perfect condition, ranging from $3 to $20 depending on their quality. Errors or varieties are another factor that can drive up the value of a 2002 dime. Look out for misstrikes, off-center strikes, or any other minting errors. Such errors are rare but can make a coin far more valuable. For example, error dimes can sometimes be worth anywhere from $50 to over $100 depending on the type and severity of the mistake. Finally, this coin market value is $14,000. In summary, while the 2002 dime is generally a common coin in circulation, its value can increase significantly if it's in uncirculated or proof condition, or if it features a minting error. Always check your coins carefully for any signs of rarity or errors that might make it more valuable. If you're a coin collector, it's always a good idea to have your coins graded and authenticated by a reputable grading service to maximize their value. Today's video, we're diving into the details and value of the United States of America $1 dime coin from 2004. Whether you're a coin collector, curious about its value, or just love learning about US coins, this is the perfect video for you. Let's start with a bit of background on the coin. The 2004 United States 1 dime, commonly referred to as the Roosevelt dime, this design has been in use since 1946, the year after Roosevelt passed away, honoring him for his role in establishing the March of Dimes program to combat polio. Of the coin, you'll find a torch in the center, representing liberty, flanked by an olive branch for peace and an oak branch for strength. The 2004 dime is composed of a copper-nickel clad, meaning it's a mix of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. The coin has a diameter of 17.91 millimeters and weighs about 2.27 grams. It was produced at two major U.S. mints. There are two main varieties of the 2004 dime based on the mint that produced it. Denver produced around 1.5 billion of these coins. Both versions were minted in large numbers, making them quite common. For coins that have been in circulation, their value is typically their face value, just 10 cents. However, if you find one in pristine condition, you might be looking at something worth a bit more. In average circulated condition, the 2004 dime is worth about 10 cents. Uncirculated dimes, especially in higher mint state grades like MS 65 or higher, could be worth anywhere from $1 to $5 depending on their condition and grading. The value increases as the grade goes up. There's also a 2004 S-proof dime, struck specifically for collectors by the San Francisco Mint. These proof coins are made with sharper details and a mirror-like finish. They can be worth around $2 to $4 in the secondary market, depending on their condition. One area where you can find additional value is with error coins. A misprint or striking error can increase a dime's value significantly. Some common errors include double die obverse or reverse. These errors can range in value from $10 to several $100s, depending on the rarity and type of error. The 2004 dime isn't particularly rare, but in high-grade uncirculated condition or with a notable error, collectors are willing to pay a premium. If you happen to have a full set of Roosevelt dimes or are collecting by year, the 2004 dime is a must-have, though it's easily. Finally, this coin market value is $11,000. So, is the 2004 United States 1 dime worth more than face value? For most, it's just a standard 10-cent coin, but if you've got an uncirculated one or a special proof or error, its value can rise. Make sure to check for those rare minting mistakes, as they can be a real treasure. That wraps up today's video on the 2004 US dime. If you have any 2004 dimes in your collection or come across one, give it a closer look. There could be hidden value in your pocket change. Today, we're diving into the value of the United States of America 1 dime from 2014. Is it worth more than just 10 cents? Let's find out if this small coin can bring you big returns. The US 1 dime from 2014 features Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, on the obverse or heads side of the coin. This design has been in circulation since 1946, shortly after Roosevelt's death. On the reverse, you'll find an olive branch, torch, and oak branch, symbolizing peace, liberty, and strength. Before we get into its value, let's go over some important details. Weight 2.27 grams, diameter 17.91 mm. Composition: the coin is made of a copper-nickel clad composition, with 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. These features are the same for all modern dimes, but what makes certain coins more valuable are factors like mint marks, condition, and errors. Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. You can identify the mint mark just above the date on the obverse side. San Francisco Mint, proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, with an S mint mark, are specifically made for collectors and typically have a higher value than regular circulation coins. Circulated 2014 dimes from Philadelphia and Denver are generally only worth their face value of 10 cents. However, if you have an uncirculated or mint state coin, it can be worth a bit more. For example, an MS-65 grade coin can sell for about $17,000, depending on the market and demand. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint are highly collectible. A 2014 S-proof dime in perfect condition can fetch anywhere from $5 to $10, while a lower-grade proof may sell for around $2 to $5. Error coins are where things get interesting. Look out for coins with misstrikes, double dies, or other minting errors. Some error dimes can be worth significantly more, sometimes fetching $50 or more depending on the rarity and type of error. So, in conclusion, while most 2014 dimes are worth face value, uncirculated or proof coins, as well as error coins, can be worth much more. Always check the condition of your coin, the mint mark, and look out for any errors. Today, we're diving into the world of modern U.S. currency and taking a close look at the United States of America 1 dime 2022 coin. Could this coin be worth more than 10 cents? Before we talk about the 2022 dime, let's give a quick overview of the U.S. dime itself. The dime has been a key part of U.S. currency since 1796. It's the smallest coin in circulation in terms of size and weight, but certainly not in terms of importance. Over the years, it's featured different designs, but since 1946, the dime has carried the profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the front, or obverse, side, as a tribute to the 32nd U.S. president. On the obverse, we have the familiar image of President Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek. The date 2022 is clearly displayed at the bottom, and if you look closely, you'll also see the P, D, or S mint mark. P stands for the Philadelphia Mint, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco, indicating where the coin was produced. Flipping over to the reverse side, you'll notice the iconic torch in the center, symbolizing liberty. It's flanked by an olive branch on the left, representing peace, and an oak branch on the right, representing strength and independence. Now, let's talk about what this dime is made of. The 2022 dime is composed of a copper-nickel clad, with an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel, surrounding a pure copper core. It weighs 2.27 grams and has a diameter of 17.91 millimeters. So, no silver here, folks, but these modern dimes still have their value. As of 2022, the U.S. Mint produced millions of dimes, with the majority coming from the Philadelphia and Denver mints. While exact figures can vary, it's estimated that over 1 billion dimes were minted in 2022, making this a fairly common coin in circulation. Collecting-wise, the rarity factor here is low unless we're talking about special minting errors or proofs. So, is your 2022 dime worth more than 10 cents? In regular circulated condition, the answer is no. It's still worth 10 cents, which is its face value. Most circulated examples of this coin don't carry any premium, so they're really just useful for spending or collecting in bulk. However, if you happen to have an uncirculated or proof version of the 2022 dime, that's where the value can go up. Uncirculated coins, those that have never been used in commerce, can fetch around $15,000, depending on their condition. Proof coins, which are specially struck for collectors, are made with extra care and have a mirror-like finish. These proof dimes, particularly ones from the San Francisco Mint, can be worth around $1 to $3, depending on the market. Keep your eyes peeled for error coins as well. Errors like misstrikes, double dies, or off-center coins can dramatically increase the value of a dime. A significant mint error could make your 2022 dime worth anywhere from $10 to $100 or more, depending on the rarity and condition of the error. So, while most 2022 dimes in circulation are worth just their face value, rare uncirculated, proof, or error coins can command a premium. Make sure to check your coins carefully. You never know what hidden treasure might be hiding in your pocket change. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more coin videos. Let me know in the comments if you've come across any interesting 2022 dimes, and what other coins you'd like to see featured next. Until then, happy collecting!